My name is Ayana Bekele from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. For 14 years, I operated on a schedule. Midnight to 3 a.m. was our power window. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. was our weak point. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. we avoided certain homes, and between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. we retreated completely. If someone was praying, these weren't random times. They were spiritual shifts, moments when the veil between heaven and earth thinned, when angelic reinforcements arrived, when demonic strength decreased. I could send the strongest spirits against the home at 2 p.m. and they would succeed. But if that same home prayed at one of the 4 strategic times, those same spirits would flee without even attempting the attack. It wasn't about the person's faith level. It wasn't about how loud they prayed. It was about timing, strategic, spiritually significant timing. Tonight, I'm exposing the 4 prayer times that create automatic demon evacuation from your home. And if you start praying at even one of these times daily, every assignment against your household will collapse before it begins. The first prayer time is 6 a.m. This is the hour of breakthrough. In the kingdom of darkness, we called it the morning shift change. Between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., night demons retreat and day demons take over. But right at 6 a.m., there's a brief window where both groups are transitioning and neither is fully in position. That gap creates vulnerability. Believers who pray at 6 a.m. hit us during our weakest moment. I remember a family in Gonda who set their alarm for 6 a.m. every single day, just 10 minutes of prayer. But because it was timed at the shift change, their prayers tore through every assignment we sent. We tried attacking their finances at midnight, failed. We sent confusion at 3 p.m., bounced back because their 6 a.m. prayer created a shield that lasted all day. Psalm 5 verse 3 says, "My voice you shall hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning I will direct it to you, and I will look up." Morning prayer doesn't just start your day. It sets the spiritual atmosphere for the next 24 hours. The second prayer time is 12 p.m., noon, the middle of the day. Most people are busy working, eating lunch, distracted, and that's exactly why we attacked then. But there were believers who paused at 12 p.m. to pray, even for 5 minutes, and those prayers disrupted everything. In the spirit realm, 12 p.m. is when assignments are reinforced. Demons report back. New instructions are given. New attacks are launched. But when a believer prays at that exact hour, it's like throwing a rock into our command center. Everything scatters. I worked against a businesswoman in Bahir Dar. It shall be day at 12 p.m. No matter where she was, she stopped and prayed. In her car, in her office, even in the bathroom if necessary. Just a short prayer covering her afternoon. And every single day our noon assignments failed. Contracts we tried to block went through. Clients we tried to turn away stayed. Opportunities we tried to close opened. Her 12 p.m. prayer was a shield we couldn't penetrate. Acts 10 verse 9 records Peter going up to the housetop to pray about the 6th hour, which is 12 p.m. Noon prayer breaks the power of midday attacks. The third prayer time is 6 p.m., the evening hour. This is the transition from day to night. And in the spirit realm, It's when darkness begins to gather strength. We prepared our night operations at 6 p.m., assigned demons to homes, activated curses, released spirits of fear, insomnia, nightmares, and confusion. But homes where someone prayed at 6 p.m. became fortresses. I remember a couple in Mekele who prayed together every evening at 6 p.m. before dinner. They didn't know about spiritual warfare strategy. They just made it a habit. But that habit destroyed every night assignment we sent. The husband slept peacefully. No nightmares. The wife rested fully. No insomnia. Their children were calm. No night terrors, because their 6 p.m. prayer closed every door before we could enter. Psalm 141 verse 2 says, "Let my prayer be set before you as incense, the lifting up of my hands as the evening sacrifice." Evening prayer seals your night before darkness activates. The fourth and most powerful prayer time is 3 a.m. This is the hour of the watch. In the occult, 3 a.m. is called the witching hour. It's the peak of demonic activity, the hour when rituals are most effective, when spells are strongest, when assignments are reinforced. But it's also the hour when intercessors rise and completely dismantle our operations. I feared 3 a.m. prayers more than anything, because believers who woke up at 3 a.m. weren't praying casually. They were targeting us directly. One night I was in the middle of a major assignment against a pastor in Aksum. The ritual was nearly complete. Victory was close. Then at exactly 3 a.m., his wife woke up and began to pray, not because she knew about me. The Holy Spirit woke her. And the moment she started praying, fire erupted in the spirit realm. Every demon fled. The ritual collapsed. The assignment was destroyed. I tried to regroup, but I couldn't. Her 3 a.m. prayer had cancelled everything. Psalm 119 verse 62 says, "At midnight I will rise to give thanks to you." Those who rise at 3 a.m. carry authority that daytime prayers don't have, because they're willing to sacrifice sleep for spiritual warfare. Now let me tell you how these 4 prayer times destroyed my career and saved my soul. In 2019, I was assigned to a family in dire dawa. My goal was to bring financial collapse. I worked for 2 months, sent spirits of debt, activated unemployment, blocked opportunities, and I was winning, until the mother discovered the power of timed prayer. She didn't pray all day. She prayed at 6 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m., and occasionally at 3 a.m. 4 strategic strikes. And every single time she prayed, my assignments fell apart. The debt I planted got supernaturally cancelled. The unemployment I activated turned into a job offer. The blocked opportunities opened wide. Within 3 weeks, I had lost everything I built in 2 months. I was furious. I tried to intensify, but I couldn't. Her prayers were timed perfectly. On the 30th day, I went to observe her morning prayer at 6 a.m. And as I stood outside her window in the spirit, I heard her pray for me. She didn't know my name. She didn't know I existed. But she prayed, "Lord, whoever is attacking my family, I pray they encounter you. Save them. Set them free." Those words broke me. I fled, but I couldn't shake them. 3 days later, I surrendered my life to Jesus. Her timed prayers didn't just protect her family, they destroyed my assignment and rescued my soul. So here's what you need to do. Choose at least one of these 4 times and commit to praying daily. If you can only do one, start with 6 a.m. Set your alarm. Wake up. Pray for 10 minutes. Cover your home, your family, your day. If you can add a second time, choose 6 p.m. Pray before dinner. Seal your night. If you're serious about total spiritual dominance, add 12 p.m. Pause midday. Pray for 5 minutes. And if God calls you to the highest level of intercession, wake up at 3 a.m. once or twice a week. You don't have to pray for hours. Just